Hi guys, good day. So we are now here to tackle about factors of affecting self-concept. Relationships with family. This is the one factors that affect self-concept of a person. Relationships in our family may affect what personality or character of a person may have each individuals. During our childhood, our personality are developing and the people around us have strong effect on our self-esteem. Did you have parents that gave you praise or were constantly critical of you? Did you have teachers or coaches that supported you? Did your parents role model having healthy self-esteem themselves? Think about all of the people in your life growing up and how they might have influenced your self-esteem. If you have come up with your negative influences, take the time to let it go. Put your past in the perspective and put it behind you.
Hi, good afternoon. So here are some questions to know regarding the opinions and thoughts of our guests about relationships in their family. Can you seek support from your family?
In my family, to seek support is different from the others. It is because if you seek support in my family, you have to prove yourself that you can to get the support that you need. But in terms of financial support, they always give it right on time. It is always a good thing that your family can provide your financial needs. But in terms of self-decisions, before they will support you, you have to prove yourself that you can do things right, so that they will know that you can do it. It is like a bird teaching her child to fly for the first time. She will just let you do it alone to know if you can. You can continue if you can, but if you're not, you have to stop. That is the support that my family have. You always have to show your best.
What are your thoughts about family problems?
Having family problems is normal, but not until someone betrayed you and spread false accusations about you. In my family, my father tells us all the time that communication and forgiveness is the answer in every misunderstanding. The person doesn't need to ask for forgiveness, but you have to give it by yourself for your inner peace. Also, communication, because it helps us talk about the problem and fix them. And we always think that it's better to deal with problems earlier than wait for it to get bigger until we can't handle it anymore.
Can you share your problems with your family?
I don't usually share my problems to my family because I feel uncomfortable. I want to solve my problem than to share it. I am hiding my emotion because I don't want them to see me hurting. When I have my problem, I will be silent for a long time because I am thinking about the solution to my problem. I know that sharing is good, but I am not the kind of person that tell other people my problem. I know we are fighting our own battle that no one knows, but I try to resolve it as fast as I can. The first person that should know your problem is your family, but I don't want to make it a big deal and I want to solve it on my own. But sometimes, if I don't handle my emotional problems anymore, I am telling them eventually.
Are you satisfied to your family?
Am I satisfied? Honestly, just by thinking of what kind of family I had, I cannot say that I am satisfied. Because for me, satisfaction is not enough to describe how grateful and blessed I am to be part of it. Having an understanding, supportive family that always there for me in every decision I made, and despite of my failure in life, they never stopped me to reach my dreams. They are just there next to me and supporting me in what I do, and especially my mom. She's the one who's always motivating me to do what I want, keep reminding me to strive more, believing that I will be successful someday and that all my hard work will be paid off. And she's guiding me in every possible way she knows. Despite of not having a complete family and some family issues, I'm still thankful and lucky to have one because not all of us have a family to go home to, so I'm so lucky that I have them with me.
How did the loss of a family members affect your family?
So the death for dad was a shock. It was something unexpected and brought us a lot of pain and grieving, but it's something that is life-changing, like the fact that someone who was always there just gone the next day really hurts, and still up to this day is something we are trying to go through.
What do trust and understanding between parents and children imply for daily life together?
Trust and understanding between the parents and child indicates a good relationship with the family. They will be able to resolve a conflicts or problems because they know how to understand the perspective of each family member. It's important that you trust each other because you will be stronger as a family.
Does your family pressure you act in a certain way?
Honestly, I feel a lot of pressure, to the point all my decisions depend on them. And my parents have nothing to do with it. No one's pressuring me. It is more likely I want to be a good daughter to them. So I just can't help it but to worry about everything related to them and myself.
You recognize your decision of your family before you decide what do you want to do in your life.
Yes, I still do recognize the decision of my family because maybe I want to, and maybe because I have to. I still recognize their decision because they are my family. I am part of them, and they were part of me. Before I decide for myself, I consult with my mother, and then she will talk about it with my father, and then they'll decide what they want for me. But then it is still up to me on what do I choose for myself. But then I still depend on them. Up until now, I still do that. I still depend on them. But I am not ashamed about it because there is nothing wrong with that, and because they are my family.
What are the characters and personalities do you think you will adopt from your family?
We can adopt many characteristics from our family, especially when we are really close to each other. Like for example, how caring and lovely they are. In my family, I adopt many characteristics, especially it comes from my mother. She is the strongest person I know. She can do everything for our family, that's the personality that I adopted from her. Being brave and always ready to face challenges in life. And how I respect and love my family so much that I can do everything for them. Many people say our characteristic or personality reflect on how our parents raised us. That's why if we are from the circle of family who knows how to respect others, we can adopt that kind of personality. And
how does it affect to you when your family give a negative thoughts about you?
When my family gives a negative thought about me, I think less of myself. And I am more afraid to do something in a situation like that. Because I think that the outcome will not be good for another top or the family itself. As I experienced it in my own family, it affects my life, especially in studies that made me stop in studying for about 1 year.
10 high EQ tips for improving family relationships. Take care of your health if you hope to take care of anyone else. Listen if you expect to be heard. Teach emotional choice. Teach generosity by receiving as well as giving. Take responsibility for what you communicate silently. Don't try to solve problems for your loved ones. Make a lasting impression through actions. Acknowledge your errors to everyone. Discover what each person's unique needs are. Be generous in expressing love.
Relationship with the family can affect self-concept because family dictate what we do in our life, like how our family teach us when we're young and guide us until we grow up. And of course, some of our family live with us. That's why our self-concept can affect in terms of relationship with the family.
Being a family means you are a part of something wonderful. It means you will love and be loved for the rest of your life.